today it is another Top 10 Wednesday, which has nothing to do with Top 5 Wednesday or Top 10 Tuesday. I'm not part of this group, it's my own thing. And today, as the title says, I'm talking about book to movie adaptations. So let's get to it. So number 10, I'm going with The Wizard of Oz. While I did not read the book, which is by Frank Baum, which is a political satire for the time that it was published, which is the late 1800s, early 1900s. The movie is timeless, it's a classic, and I still enjoy watching it today, so it made the list. By the way, not all of these I've read. Number 9 is The Bourne Identity by Robert Ludlum. The book takes place in the 80s, but the movie takes place in the early 2000s. And it is really cool, the differences between them, and I enjoyed really kind of comparing them when I read the book versus the movie. I still think it's very true to the book, true to the story and the idea, and I loved the different ways they used the technologies that they had to their advantage, which was really kind of cool. Number 8 is another one I haven't read. It is Treasure Planet, which is based off of Treasure Island. While I haven't read Treasure Island because it does not interest me in the slightest, I love Treasure Planet. This is one of my favorite movies Disney has done, and I loved the whole idea of this classic, but with a futuristic, spacey take. It's just really, really fun to watch and really ingenious, actually. Number 7 is the Avengers series and X-Men, because these are actually interlinked in every way other than movies, but especially the Avengers movies are really well done. Iron Man is great, Captain America the Winter Soldier is phenomenal, and the Avengers movie is the highest grossing first weekend release ever, or premiere weekend ever, and it so deserves it. It's so well done. So of course these had to make the list. By the way, if you hear crickets, I have my window open because it's really hot in here. Number 6 is the animated DC movies. These are always based on DC graphic novels, usually of the same name. So Flash Point Paradox is based on a Point Paradox graphic novel in the Flash series. Batman Under the Red Hood is from the Batman comic of the same name, and then Justice League Doom. Again, these are really well done, and so much better than any of the live action movies I've ever seen, and I love every single one of these that I've seen, because these are just 3 of like the 10 or so that I've seen, and I love them all. They blow me away, so accurate. Even the art style's the same, which is so cool. Number 5 is The Chronicles of Narnia by Disney. I tried to watch the BBC version and I didn't like it. Peter was younger than Edmund. That just lost me. But I really enjoyed these. I loved them, and I think they're better than the book in my opinion in some ways, which is surprising because I really did enjoy the books, and then I saw these and I'm like, I don't like the books so much anymore. They aren't as fleshed out as the movies are. They don't have so much detail. And, you know, the battle that they don't discuss in the first book that you just kind of see the aftermath of, really, actually exists in the movie. I really enjoyed them. I was so sad that they weren't doing number 4. I don't know why. Voyage of the Dawn Treader was really good. Number 4, I don't have the movie itself on me, but it's Divergent. This is one of the closest book-to-movie adaptations I've ever seen. The only things that they didn't include in here were straight up for time consumption, because it's actually kind of a long movie, to make it a little easier to watch, and are things they couldn't reflect, like Triss's thought process. They can't really show that. The actress just has to act it out, but the inner monologues that she has aren't there. It's really a fun movie. I wouldn't have read the book without it, and I haven't read this yet, but this is about book to movie, going from book to movie, which I really enjoyed. It was really good. I really want it. Now this may surprise you, but these 3 almost tie. But in the number 3 spot is the Harry Potter series. I loved these movies. I thought they were pretty darn true to the book. The only changes that they made a lot are in the 5th movie, but they made it better. But I really liked the movies. I just wish there were more books so we'd have more movies. And I love that this is part 1 and 2 for Deathly Hallows. In the number 2 spot is another movie I don't actually own, but I've seen it a bazillion times, and this may surprise you. but it's the Rurouni Kenshin live-action movie. Now, if you have not heard of the catastrophe that is Dragon Ball Evolution, look it up. It is one of the worst movies ever made, and it's based on the Dragon Ball manga, actually. It's horrible. It's terrible. I've never been able to sit down and actually watch it. So when we heard about the Rurouni Kenshin live-action movie, a lot of us, including this person, was really skeptical. Usually anime, like the anime, doesn't do this amazing story justice. So I was really nervous, but it wasn't being done by Americans. It was being done by Japanese. I was really, really nervous. And then it came out, and then I started to hear good things. And I was like, dang it, it's only out in Japan. They're not releasing it in the US for like several months. That's what they did with the Final Fantasy VII movie, Advent Children. So I was like, but, you could watch Advent Children online for free as long as you had the right software to translate it. And then I found a way to watch it for free, translated, before it came out in the US. I don't know if that's piracy, but I found it and it was so good. It's so good. Are you kidding me? They take all of the arcs, all the little stories, all the little things, smush it into 2.5 hours, and it covers like 10 volumes of manga. That's a crap ton of information. That's like almost the size of Game of Thrones. It's huge amount of information and stories and plot lines, and they put it into 2.5 hours, and it works, and it's good, and it's funny, and you have to have read the manga in order to fully get all the little things where they throw in a character says this one line, and I'm like, oh, I know who they are, and I know their story, and oh my gosh, they're totally doing their story, but in a different way, and it's so good. The acting is really well done, but because it's Japanese, it's a little over the top. That's the way it works in Asia. Overacting is very popular there. That's just how they do it. If you've seen a Korean drama at any time or watched an anime, you know that's true. And so it keeps that, but it keeps in tune with the overacting that's in the manga. It's oh my gosh, it blew my mind. And it was like my favorite movie for a long time. Until number 1 knocked it off of its spot. Number 1 should not surprise you. It is the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies. The Fellowship of the Ring, I saw it when I was 12. I saw it when I was 12, and it blew my mind. I am a writer because I read The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and then I saw the movie. I didn't know a movie could make me so energetic like this one did. And then I saw The Hobbit, Desolation of Smaug. Favorite movie of all time. It knocked the Rurouni Kenshin live-action movie off of that slot. These are officially my favorite movies ever, period. Favorite book-to-movie adaptations. Some of the greatest movies I've ever seen. Now, I know a lot of the Lord of the Rings fans are not super huge on Peter Jackson's take. I don't care. I love them. I love them. I love them. They are amazing and awesome. That was my favorite book-to-movie adaptations. It's a lot. There's a lot of them. Because I went with series, not individual books, in case you noticed. Let's see if I can try to get these all up. Let's see if I can do this. Woo! Ha! Here we go. Alright, so these are my favorite book-to-movie adaptations. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below. What are some of your favorite book-to-movie adaptations? Do you think Divergent was amazing? How do you like the Hobbit movies? Do they bother you? Are you one of those purists that think that Peter Jackson should be burned at the stake alive for doing The Lord of the Rings? I don't agree, obviously. And good luck with your reading and your movie watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I can't really do it. Oh man, there's gonna be bloopers. Oh, these are falling. Bye, guys. The movie is modern. It's not modern. I didn't grab it. While the movie is... Sorry, something just touched me. I really, really want it. I need to stop saying really. I'm saying really a lot. I'm really saying really a lot. Sorry, I thought my cat was eating something instead of staring at me. Hi! Movie number 4 isn't as good. Oh, he's coming over. Hi, baby. You're hearing him right now. curious, you want to say hello? This is why my name is Lorian Kitty Books. Cause I have a kitty. Say hello to the internet world. Hello, internet. New subscribers may not have seen me, but my name is Strider, and I'm adorable, and I'm a chicken heart. And if you know what Strider is from, it's from The Lord of the Rings. I was hoping he'd be brave, but he's not. I'm not grabbing it because I got something propped against it, but it's based on the Dragon Ball Z, not by avid fans of the Japanese manga. As I drop it. Sorry, there's like a hair tickling my face and it kind of hurts.